Alright, this morning we are bringing you NASCAR Special. Beautiful NASCAR video here. And we've got all kinds of pieces, signed autographs and stuff. So let's get right to it. Alright, first Daytona 500, 50 years, the Great American Race, 2008. So we have some champs here. Beautiful can, and it's got the 4 cars in it. Beautiful, beautiful can. Inside we have 48, all in mint condition. Lowe's. 08, Daytona 50 years anniversary, as you can see right on it. Beautiful. Mint condition. Still in its can and everything. So that's what makes this amazing. And if you see, even the back here like this comes right up. Let's see if the hood does. Well, I'm sure it does, only I can't get it up right there with one hand. There you go. Got it with one hand because I'm holding the camera with the other. Look at this. You can even see the little engine. Yay! And that's part of this beautiful collection. Number 24. Alright, they all open up like that. Cool. Oh, can't open it up with one hand like that. A little bit hard. Okay. And then we got 88. Look at that. Cool, huh? Beautiful collection. This is really neat. I guess they're all numbered inside too. Alright. See the hole underneath? So this is all mint condition. Beautiful piece here. And of course you have all the flags that they use and everything. The black, the red, the white, the checkered, the green, yellow, and the blue and yellow. And we have a number 8, Dale Hart Jr. Christmas ball. All kinds of collection, huh? Then we have the Ryan Newman Hart can, which was most likely for Valentine's Day chocolate. Of course, in the pit crew, they always have one of these little ones here. It rolls. It's got its little handle to pull. And they go to the races with all their stuff right in it. Look at that. Opens right up. So cute. Opens right up. Closes. And these close. See? Isn't that cool? Alright, then somebody got a race on. Number 48 card from NASCAR with a signed picture from joeydarren.com. It's all signed right there. Look at that. That was apparently part of having fun. So that was also, this is all auction find, by the way. All in an auction find. So we have a beautiful card with a signed autograph in it. Okay, we have the Daytona just magnet right here. Daytona 500 magnet. And here we have another picture. And 48, which is Lonnie Somerville, signed it. That's the one they got signed anyhow. Okay, and then we have a book, In a Blink of an Eye, by Michael Waltrip and Ellis Hennigan. Okay, so there's a whole book there, all about the good old racing, I guess. Okay, and here we have another autograph by number 28. Chris Thimble. Look at that, all signed. Very nice. A nice fan, huh? Okay, and of course we have a Jeff Gordon album, little album there. And here we have a picture of number 29. And somewhat signed, not signed very good. So I don't know if any of you can read that or recognize the handwriting. But there's the picture. Number 29. Alright, so this is all about NASCAR. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these all to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of the beautiful auction find. Isn't this cool? Collect this as an auction find. Best $2. I'd like buying boxes for $2. You know, whatever's in it. So this is what I got for this $2. Pretty cool, huh? Great find. So visit your local auction. Check it out. See what they got. You can decorate a whole house or decorate, and this is really good for a boys' room. You know, who's into sports and racing and cars and all that. This would work out really good. So it's nice to find these fine, and you can decorate a room really cheap, even though it may look expensive. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, how many of you remember these toys? These are very vintage toys and stuff. Super old. Back in the old days, didn't take too much to entertain kids. We didn't have all the computers and all that good stuff and everything. And believe it or not, this was entertaining. This is gifts, nice ones. Alright, let me show you what they do. First of all, let me show it to you. So you can see it all. See the graphics on it. Let's move the ball out of the way so you can really see. Alright. Ta-da! This is the back. Look how this was put together. Put together like that. Doo-doo-doo. Well, it says right here, Made in USA. It does say Made in USA right there. Let's see if I can get this in here. Right there. Made in USA. How do you like that? Life of the Party products. Ah. Okay. So Life of the Party. Yay! See how the balls just bounce back? Probably was a Happy New Year toy. Yay! How you like that, huh? Now look at this one. Again, Life of the Party products. Newark, New Jersey. Ha! Made in USA. See that right there? Newark, New Jersey. Alright, now this one's got a nice little wooden handle. It's got, look at this, all the party girls on it. Look at that. Yeah, dancing with all the ribbon and having a good old time. This one has just a little metal thing. And this one just sounds like a bell. Alright. Now this one here is a clown. Just a clown. And again, Life of the Party products. Alright. I was looking for a year on them. And of course it's like a frying pan. It's got the little ball. Look at that. They didn't have just for New Year's or little blow up stuff and all the plastic stuff they got today. And when they celebrated nicely. Of course there's another one of those. Alright. There you go. So here you are. Party toys. Vintage party toys. All right. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Just part of the old history. Thought you'd enjoy these. Kind of cool. Of course, they're auction finds. So, just nice to hold on to part of our history. Yay, part of our party history. Okay, stay tuned for more now. Bye-bye. Okay, I know it's not Christmas, but this was just a beautiful find. They're all the little metal Christmas trucks. So they're just so cute. And believe it or not, look, the wheels even go. The wheels do turn. Which is really cool. So this one's worldwide overnight delivery truck. Alright. See the little elf there? Oh, look at that beautiful smile. And in the back, whoo, there's Rudolph. Alright, and of course Santa delivering. Real cool. Alright. Now this next one here, out of the way there, Santa. Let everybody have a turn. This one here has in the front a nice wreath, which a lot of the big truckers will do at Christmas time anyhow. But right there you have the reindeer and the Santa. Seem to have a worried look a little bit. I don't know. And some of the elves. Jeez. Even the reindeer looks awfully tired, huh? Oh, so sad. But this one's a bank. May have had the chocolates or cookies or whatever inside, but it's a Santa Express. Look at that. All the toys. Looks like it's got the door open and stuff, but it doesn't. And they also turn. The wheels turn. And look in the back. It says, "Joy to the world." And look at all the toys. Now, if you drive down the road like that, you're going to lose all your toys. There's a tree and presents and bears and all kinds of goodies. There you go. The Santa Express Season's Greeting from the North Pole. Now that reindeer is happy. But that front one, I don't know. He didn't look too happy to me. Worried out there driving through the snow, I guess. Ho ho ho. Alright, now this one here also has a wreath there. Has a bell on top. And this one is a Hickory Farm one. Santa on the sleigh, and you can see right through the other side of the truck. To see, it says Hickory Farms. Yeah, that's a stain I should have taken off. I didn't see that one. Alright, just some of the gluing from when it was sealed. Alright, it's all the Hickory Farm. In the back, here it says Hickory Farm again. Ohio, 1951. That's the license plate. Hey, is he the only one that had a license plate in the back? No, the others had just, this one had Santa Claus. And this one did not have the bank did not have a license plate. But this one says Ohio, 1951. Which is probably when they started. Alright, there's a happy Santa. A Hickory Farm. Kind of cool. And of course, yes, he's got the wheels that turn. Just like the others. Alright, so here you have 3 metal trucks. Christmas trucks. Alright, see how happy they were. Alright, so there you go. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Beautiful auction find. So stay tuned for more, so be sure to sub me now. And if you wish, you can always fan fund me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. So I can get on out there and find some more great finds and bring them all to you in video form. It's always nice to look at the old antiques and old stuff that used to be. Alright, bye-bye now. Now here is a couple of beautiful tabletops. Really, really nice. They really match because the green and this, Goes with some of the greens and the leaves. They're really, really beautiful. Look at that. Let me get it closer so you can really see. Look at the green of that. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, and these are auction finds, and they did come in the same package together and everything. My dining room is grape wallpaper with grapes and everything. So this is going to make a nice addition to it. I'm looking for a tabletop to go in a special spot, and then these can go on it. And what's nice is like this here, you can put napkins in when it's off season, and then you can always decorate it for whatever season it is, you know, Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween. Just fill the inside with whatever. But if not, you can have just napkins, you know, for if you're having a gathering of some sort and stuff. And then this here, you can always put some apples, some fruits and everything. As long as the apple ain't too small, it would fall down the hole. And that apple would be a long time before you ate it. But generally, I don't know if you can get an apple in there, maybe. The apples were small, but if they're nice apples, you could get that and just fill it with fruits, you know, or bananas or whatever. So it would make a nice decorative set. They definitely go together. They're beautiful. I just love the whole design. Look at that design. Let me see if I can get it so you can see. Beautiful design in the leaves. Ah, it just looks all green. That's not the way it is. Let me see if maybe if I, for you to be able to see the difference in the different colors. Can't really see that. Huh. But it's like the branch is twisted and it's got different shades of green. Of course, mainly the darker one. You can see a little bit more this way. Oh, it'd be really nice if you could really, there you go. There you go, now you can see a little bit better on the difference. Look at that. There you go, now you can see. See how it has the different shades of green, but yet still staying in the darker side. All twisted up, like a branch would be. Okay, look at that. It's just beautiful. With all the greens and everything. See, the leaves are, the branch is kind of different shades of green like that. And that's what makes this piece so beautiful going with it, because it's so elegant. It's beautiful. Love it. Round. There's no markings on it, so I'm not sure. I just know it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Couple of beautiful pieces. Alright, so if you're into home decorating, find pieces like that, match them up, and decorate your home. Alright, bye-bye now. These are auction finds, so be sure to sub me, see what else we find at the auction, okay? Bye-bye. Alright, here we have some cute little auction finds. That's good just to add to your shelf when you're decorating your home. Cute little decorative pieces. Here's a tiny little baby one. And he's pretty much all clear. He's a cute one. Funny how they just cut these right up. And then here's, I call it the mama one. Whenever you have a baby, the next one is always the mama. But maybe it's the daddy, because look. My daughter first says, oh, there's somebody put something on it, but it's not. It's all part of the carving. It's all in the stone itself. So she has a hard time understanding why is it half one color and part another. But look at that. It's all in the carving of the stone. It's all inside the stone. You know, you can see it's all the inside because you can see how they just carved it right up. It's not extra painting, it's on there, it's in there. Alright, see how you can see it's just in there. Alright, so here we have a baby and a mama. So depending which way you want to look at it, which way you want to, it's definitely a conversation piece because everyone's going to wonder, you know, was it or not? Alright, but you can see inside. See how you can see the darkness in there? See, it's inside the stone itself. Alright, if you know a little bit more about these, by all means, leave it in a comment. I'd appreciate that. So with the rest of the viewers, so they're just interesting pieces. And yes, they were auction finds. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing them to you. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a salad set. As you can see, you have the O for oil and the V for vinegar, which is part of the old stuff. It's made in Japan. Now I matched this up with this bowl, which would make a beautiful salad bowl to put your salad. And I matched them all up together because if you notice on the handle, you have just these brown little slats. And then you notice around the top, you have the brown. So the brown kind of goes with this brown here, especially when you look at this part here. See how deep the brown is? So that's kind of the deep of this. And then if you look at just the markings, slash markings, this is all slash markings. So you can have this like this on a shelf, the oil and the vinegar like that, and have the bowl like this if you have it on a shelf like that. So that would look kind of cute. Maybe tilt this in a little bit better. There you go. And then put it right up on the shelf like this. That would look cute. Look how it just spirals in the middle. Kind of like that. Very different. And let's see what we got for markings in the back. Detergent proof. Detergent proof, really? Blue Ridge oven bake. Alright. Detergent proof. They actually had to put that on there, huh? Wow. Okay, Blue Ridge oven bake. Very different, huh? How do you like that? Alright, so it could be a nice conversation piece on the shelf, or you can actually use it. I would use it for a salad. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more auction find. These are all pieces that come in different boxes, and I try to just match it up together to make sets, you know, for your home decor. You know, just to put on the shelf and stuff. So, these are pieces from different boxes. The fun of going to an auction. You find all kinds of stuff and you got to pair it all up. Keep what you want and let go of the ones you don't. Alright, you can always put it back at the auction or put it back in a yard sale or something. Any pieces you don't like, because when you get a box, you know, you're going to get pieces you don't like. But if you can get a box for $2, come on, you can't go wrong. $2 from one, $2 from another. Match things up together. It's really cool. It's a good hobby. It's a retirement hobby to do. That's what I'm doing anyhow. Alrighty, bye-bye. Okay, here we have just a couple of old pieces. In the old days, this bowl was, you know, if you're serving rolls with your supper, you would put the rolls right in there. That's a nice little roll dish. Could also use it as a salad dish. And, oops, I'm going to go around the other way. And you can kind of tell the age of this just by looking at the patina of it all. I mean, look, very aged. And it says Cold's Ivoryware in England. Handcrafted. Look at that. Neat. So that in itself tells you it's an old piece. Alright. Seem to remember a lot of them in the old days. Alright, and I kind of just added this piece with it, only because, you know, it's got the tan kind of look to go with here, and also because of the black. It's all trimmed around with the black. Black in the handle, black around the top, and then the 2 layers of black, which kind of goes with this one here to go all the way around. So with the black, you know, it just has a nice line of gold all the way around it, which is different, and has absolutely no markings on it. So I just kind of put them together as a set. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing them two together. They're part of an auction find, and sometimes I like to just match it up. It's not a perfect match, but you know, it's kind of cute together. Be nice to find something more, but that orange to go with this bowl here, that's a little hard to find something to go with it. Such a unique old piece. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these pieces to you. Maybe for some of you it'll bring memories back. I know this one did by the pattern. Kind of brought memories back for me. And it was always for dinner rolls. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed this. Be sure to sub me now. I'll bring you some more auction find. Bye-bye. Alright, here we are bringing you some more of the old Avon bottles. This one here even has its box. And it's still filled. Okay, Island Lime. And you can see it's an Avon bottle. And it does smell like a lime, so it's probably why it's still all there. It's not a romantic kind of smell for a lady, that's for sure. Okay, then we have this one here. Look how beautiful that cover is. I love it. Beautiful cover. Oops, and you have to look, it just says forgettable. Unforgettable Avon cologne. Unforgettable. Very nice one. Elegant cover. I love it. Okay, then we have Breathless. That's Avon. Put it this way here and it won't be upside down. How do you like that? Very nice. Breathless. Kind of cute. I like that bottle. Different design. And we have this one here. Very funny. Funny looking. Avon 116. That's all it has underneath. Kind of cool one. All the twists. It's all about twists. Easy to handle. Was kind of cute. Now this one here is very special. Begin with, in the old days, instead of just plain bottles and stuff, to buy perfume was definitely a luxury. So not only did the perfume have to meet the standard of beautiful smell, but so did the look of the container. So this belt is beautiful. Okay, and this one is called Crystal Song Timeless Ultra Cologne. And they still got the Timeless, but this one was Timeless Ultra. It's just a nice, elegant, kind of in a ruby kind of glass. It's just a beautiful, beautiful smell. Love this one. You know, it's elegant, not overpowering, because a lot of people with their allergies and stuff like that, you don't want to wear something that's overpowering and go out in crowds and stuff, because that can be a lot for people with allergies. But it's such a beautiful, nice, mellow kind of smell. It really smells good. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. We'll bring you whatever else we find at the auction. This is all auction finds. Had a box full of Avon bottles. So that was a good auction find. Alright, stay tuned for more. Bye-bye. Okay, here we are today with a few of the odd pieces that were found at the auction and stuff. Kind of neat and unique, all in their own way. This one here, of course, the maple leaf, because usually you see the glass maple leaf with the Vermont maple syrup in it. But I've never seen it in a container like this with a handle and, of course, a little cork and everything with a glass top on the cork. This is like so cool to find. Really nice piece. Love it. Alright, so I thought that was rather unique. Beautiful piece to bring to you. Then this one here is just, I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's just a decorative piece. It has to be. There's no way someone's going to drink from that or use it as a creamer maybe. Look at the handle. It's kind of like a pretzel type handle. Beautiful greenery, but it's the way it's kind of like squished before it had time to harden and stuff. Makes it a very unique cup. Underneath it says, let me keep turning them around so you can see the whole of it. Made in Liechtenstein? Liechtenstein. No? Well, you pronounce it because I can't pronounce it. But it has an SN underneath. Alright. Cool. And then this is the little bowl that it sits in. Some blueberries. But look how that's painted. Carved and painted in there. Really unique piece. It's really old because it's got a couple of little cracks in it. But, yeah, made in Liechtenstein. Huh. Almost thinking it's Germany, but I'm not sure. Kind of cool, isn't it? Anyhow, a good conversation piece. That's for sure. So that is really interesting. That's why I'm calling it odd, because it's really an interesting piece, not so much odd. Well, that one's odd and interesting. That's just beautiful. And of course the unicorn is just beautiful with the little gold splattered all in it. Add a little flower there. All the little girls would love this in their room. Alright. Let's not say where it's made. It's just an interesting piece. So we have two very interesting pieces here. And one very odd one. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Definitely something different to look at now, isn't it? And that's what I like doing, is bringing interesting things. But these are all auction finds. You can use it in your decor any way you want. Like those first two and stuff would go good if you had a green kitchen. And you have little shelves to help to decorate your walls and stuff. They would make nice decorative pieces. Just put a nice green or brown plate, you know, kind of like right behind it. That would work out really nice. Or just if you have a corner shelf in your kitchen, if you want to add interesting pieces in it. It's really kind of cool. Alright, so there you go. Some interesting pieces. Be sure to join me as a friend. We have some more auction finds. That's for sure. We always have plenty. And if you wish, you may fan fund me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. So I can bring some more of these right to you in video form. How's that? Alrighty. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we have some beautiful decorative little vases, pitchers. Can use them as vases too. Very nice, very cute. Well, you can find a lot of these at the auction and stuff and match it to your decor and everything. So I thought I'd put them all together to show you how beautiful some of them are. Look at this. Kind of a grayish flower. I don't know if that's the intent. There's no real label. But the flower itself is gray. The center is rose. It's a very different flower. And of course we have the traditional fruit one. I like the fact that it's all sides. Bennington Square. Alright, no flower design on that one. Just some fruits, but it just makes for a nice decorative little piece. Look at this one. Very different. You have cheeses and wine. Very nice. And this is Capri. Made in Japan. Royal Sealy by Royal Sealy. Okay, this side only has that. That's very different. Okay, now these three in front would make a good set on a mantle. You know, if you have a nice little shelf in the kitchen, I think all these three together would look great. These are actually from Hawk's Nest, which is a state park in West Virginia. Kind of different, isn't it? Okay. Made in West Virginia even. How do you like that? They made their own little cups. But they're just neat because they're just blended colors. And this one here is more or less like a watermelon. Has 509 I think underneath it. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. But it's a cool piece. Look at that. Very neat. Love it. So I kind of paired them together only because they're unique. And then this one, the watermelon one's got some browns right there, and it just kind of seemed to go. Okay, another one of those Hawk's Nest State Park in West Virginia. Podden City. Made in West Virginia. But they're just beautiful little pottery pieces. So I thought those three in front here would go beautiful on a nice little shelf. Alright, the others are just to give you ideas of pieces you can just incorporate in whatever you may have. But these are good auction finds to find cute little containers like that, just to help to decorate the walls. Most people today are only painting and stuff, so this kind of stands right out. So find the pieces that really catch your eye. Put them on that shelf and let it stand right out with your wall. Alright, bye-bye now.